Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendress, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, we started things off by beating the Watcher at the edge. That's a pretty cool fight. That is not an easy fight, though. The arena is relatively big, but when the opponents are always taking up at least half of it, just because of how fast and long range their attacks are, it becomes a problem, especially when it's like a pretty rough run back every time. So that was cool, we finally beat them, and then after that we went finally down to the snail shamans to complete their ritual and enter the red memory. Basically, we got to see a little baby Hornet who was very cute, but I was sad the entire time because it was all of the weavers who were raising her, and then they disappeared leaving her alone. And then it was her mother, who was telling her to follow her own destiny and bring hope into the world, and then her mother disappeared, and baby Hornet was left alone. And then it was the Hive Queen, the Bee Queen, who taught her how to fight and protect herself, and was hoping for the best for her. And then she disappeared and left Hornet alone. It just keeps going. I was incredibly sad last time. But anyways, we gather the Everbloom, and now the only story thing left to do is make our way down into the void and try to fix it. Anyways, the last thing besides that was finding Seth again, and now I'm even more sad because I now know the story behind that character and who created it and what happened to them. So, yeah. Basically, Seth, the Shrine Guardian, is now just Seth. He has amnesia and he's like traveling around Farloom. And apparently the person who created him died from cancer. The only wish before that was to meet Team Cherry and create an NPC. So that's that. Anyways, Seth made his way to Fleetopia and now has like silly high scores on all the games. So I'm doing practice runs trying to beat him. I've done 10 or so juggle attempts so far. Most of them died at like 30, or like very low 40s below our PB. But this one is now sitting at 49 1x. I just need to make 6 more of these. Grusha? I think Grusha's the girl who does the flea brew, right? I'm not wrong on that one? I'll have to double check in a moment. But yeah, Grusha's coming up. We just need to make 6 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am using Shaman Crest, the like little hovers it does. Like, it is one of the longest range ones, and it stays in the air for a bit. So it does fairly well here. No, you're kidding me. What was that? As soon as I try to do this while commentating, I mess it up at one shy. On my own, I can do that just fine. Dang it. Grusha. Who's Grusha? Who was I thinking of as Grusha? I don't know. Grishkin. I was doing so well. As soon as I try to do it while commentating, it requires all of my focus, apparently. But I'm fairly sure that the only things missing in the game at this point are three of the relics for Scrounge and 3 mementos. Or is it 4 mementos? I don't remember right now. It's either 3 or 4 mementos. And I believe one of them is probably going to be beating all of Seth's high scores. And where we're at like 100% completion rate, we're just missing like those handful of things. I kind of want to get them done before beating the game. So I think that's what today's going to be. I'm probably just going to pull up a guide on the last few relics, and then we're going to go track those down. But yeah. Yeah, we're so close to the end. Between episodes, I finished off the rest of the diary entries from, like, this area. The Barnack, toothy growth that lives on cave roofs, wraps wayward bugs with its long tongue and drags them up to be consumed. I'm not going to end up finishing the enemy guide, but I would like to finish some of the other things at least. Hiding its tongue amongst fronds so similar. There is impressive style to this one's trickery. And the Duct Sucker, that is a name. Suction creature surviving on the thick slime that coats its caves. This mindless bug seems to sense only through its tendrils, yet despite that simplicity, it still poses a serious threat. And then this spit-squit thing, I hate these things. To subsist on the sickly water in this fetid environment, it spits out the most toxic elements. Over generations, this former survival technique has turned into an effective hunting tool. Okay. So, I want to beat Seth's high scores. I can just not do it while commentating, apparently. Every time I try to do it while commentating, I do significantly worse and mess up immediately. I need, like, full laser focus. Let's give this one more on camera. Yeah. Sadly, this takes, like, several minutes, and if you fail right at the end, that's, like, several minutes wasted. So, it's rough to fail that close to the end. Yeah. These first few waves, I can make it to like 25 X-less basically. And if I don't, you just have to restart basically. Like if you don't make it to at least 30 with 0 X's, you're not going to win. Like that's when it starts getting super rough. There's that. Speed ones. There's that. Do not jump and only dash if you have no other choice. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck in dash slashes, and those just cannot hit the fleas. Especially with the Shaman Crest. There's that. I don't like that you can have the screams during this minigame, because they're kind of distracting a little bit. That. Okay, 21. That also you have to get really lucky with like the bounces, because like sometimes they'll just bounce like so wild. And there we go. There we go. Hello, Grishkin. Seriously, who's Grushka? Who was I thinking of as being Grusha? Oh, hold on. That's a gym leader in Pokemon, I think. Like, that's the Ice Type gym leader that everyone thought was a girl as soon as they saw their design, and then it was actually a boy. Never mind. I know who that is. There we go. 37. Why am I getting distracted by little side things? I almost bounced the wrong way. I was looking at the completed flea and thinking that was the one I needed to hit. That. I tried to attack sideways and ended up accidentally and just kept holding up for some reason. Oh, that was bad, but I saved it. Oh, I keep hitting the button before. It happened twice there, where like I wasn't making it in time. I needed to dash to make it underneath in time, but I hit the button as I like switched to sideways, and if you don't hit it at like exactly the right time, like if you switch directions like a quarter milliseconds after that button hits, like it has to be exact timing or just before. Like if you don't, you're gonna just stay hitting the same direction anyways. And I did it twice again on a 49. Yeah, you see how this is gonna be. I'm gonna do this again until I get it, and then I'm gonna have to repeat the process with the other 2 mini games. Okay, I don't have it yet, but I'm super annoyed. I had one at 52 and 3 fleas in the air, 1 hit, and I was holding straight left, and for some reason Hornet dashed right off the screen. And when you land on the ground here, it automatically ends the challenge. God, that's annoying. Why? I had it. I was so close. I was literally could not have been holding left any harder than I did, and I know for a fact I was holding left before I hit the dash button. Dang it. I was so close. Oh, I'm shaking. 54. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, hello there. This is the first time we see you pop up. I guess he doesn't start popping up until like this point, because literally never saw him before. That wasn't a purposeful drop. I just could not hit them for some reason. Anyways, 59. Pikna, the game is now ended and the flea juggle champion has set an even higher score. Tremble in all, dear fleas, at the might of our dear Miss Hornet. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy, I was shaking big time at the end of that. That took way more attempts than I was expecting. It was 59. Dodge should be the next easiest one to beat, considering I've already done it before. I don't remember, did I have double jump the first time around? Yes, obviously. The first time you do that is the beginning of Act 3. So yes, I had double jump. I had that like in the middle of Act 2. Okay, so let's see. I'm supposed to bounce on the head of fleas, right? Like this. 1, doop. Doop, doop. This is bounce. This is not dodge. I was mixing up my games. But... I think I can still get this relatively decently. I still love hitting him. Did that count or no? I don't know. Oh, what was that? I was holding down. Sometimes it's just... I don't know, it's just eating in the analog direction sometimes. Like, it just keeps registering the same thing that I was holding a moment ago. When I try to switch away from it too quickly, it just keeps dropping for some reason. Anyways, what was that? That was like, I think it was still a higher score than like some of the other ones. I don't remember exactly what that was right there. Anyways, 68. I need at least 69 points. Really? Okay. Okay. You know what? Let them get close. Thankfully, it doesn't stop. It doesn't count as a drop until after you hit the first flea. That. Oh, what? Okay then. I missed the first swing because it like did a little down swoop, and then I couldn't react in time to fix it. Okay, 68. Yeah, I think I can do this one. It's just gonna take me a little while again. Okay, this is my first attempt after pausing the game there. Currently at 56. I should not have paused right there. That would have almost immediately ended the run. 68, no, I was holding down game. Every time I try to do this, every single time I try to do this while commentating, I drop it like that at the end there. But once again, that felt like an Eden input, like I was holding down game. Dang it. Like, all of my fails so far have felt weird. Like, most of them at least. Some of them were definitely me, but some of them just feel like it's not reading the analog stick correctly. 68, we needed 69. And we actually hit the final flea. It wasn't even like a whiff. It just was not the direction I wanted it to hit in. Anyways... I made that pretty quickly. I just have to repeat it again. Okay, there's that. This is kind of slow at the beginning, but very rapidly it starts throwing more and more fleas at you. So, like, wow, thanks. It keeps eating inputs. Like, I was holding straight down right there. Like, I had moved slightly left and immediately swung the analog stick down, and and that's when I swung. It just didn't read it. What is going on with this? Like, I'll see you in a moment. Ooh, this time I paused it as I hit 69. Definitely have it this time. Oh, where am I? There we go, 70, 71. One more for the road. I am curious, like, okay, that time I definitely don't think I made it off all the way to the bottom before hitting the swing button, but still, 72, I think. We can deal when you outdo yourself. To beat your previous high score is a marvel indeed. I really wish there was some sort of animation for bonking him on the head. There we go. So now we just need to beat our current dodge score by 2. Grand champion, Bug-Coat Hornet, will you do this? Yes. Mamoshka, the trial begins. Flea dodge. Okay, it's been a while since this one. I've not done any training attempts on this one. Dodge, 70 fleas. Those two are going over my head. That one's going over my head. That one's going over. Okay. It's a bit rude when they send one immediately after me, like after getting rid of the only safe platform. These diagonal ones are... Oh, is that the first time I see a super speedy one on the dodge one? I don't remember seeing that before. Okay. That's a bit rude, destroying the only platforms again. Oh, Oh, that was bad. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to be 890, right? Okay. Okay. No, grab on. No, oh no, not 88. I fell into the tiny, tiny little crack between the two platforms. I didn't even think that was big enough to fall into. Dang it, so close. First attempt, 88, maxing our highs, matching, not maxing. Dang it. Oh, that was close. That felt rough. I took way too many hits there than I should have, but we still got relatively close without really that much trouble. The problem with these is I have like very little time to blink during most of these. I don't think that's gonna hit me. Okay, they're safe here. We're not getting hit by any of those. That one would have hit us. That one would have hit us. Oh, that was a super speedy one. And it didn't actually show it was going to be super speedy until it was too late. Okay, that's going to go over our heads. Do that. It would be nice if it told me where the platforms were going to be before I was just like, I'm stuck midair with nothing. Oh, come on. There was no dodging that. I think I could have claw line between that. But claw line would have sent me way off to the left of the screen. There would have been no platform to stand on. Okay, this one I feel more confident about commentating over just because we've already seen it go well. We'll give it one more and then I'll bounce away like I have for the other ones. Oh, that's rude. Like, usually I expect it to send at least one or two that I can dodge without problem. But no, it does. Oh, what? Every other time that goes right over my head. That one's not dangerous, not dangerous. That one is. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Thankfully, I kind of have some, like, save spots on the platform. Like, I don't have to specifically just, like, jump off the platform. I can just get to the edges of the platform as well. Ah. Like, the full spear throw is kind of rude, too. Like, this is supposed to be a friendly game. Why are you actually trying to hurt me? Oh. I thought... I don't know what I thought there. I didn't think I had to dodge the big one. I thought it was going to just avoid breaking the platform, but it didn't. Okay, that time I had to dodge upwards. Literally nothing I could do there. Literally nothing I could do there. Like, I had to jump up and glide. There was no safe platform to stand, and the only place I could get to where there was going to be a platform, I could not land in time without getting knocked away from it, and because I had to glide, there was no double jump. What was I supposed to do there? Anyways, I'll see you when I win this one again. Ooh. Ooh, boy. This took way more attempts than expected. 89, the one in the top right, should dash down before I finish my glide and count as 90. Oh boy, this is a tough one. I made 88 on the first attempt back at it. And then this is the first one that went higher than 65 since then. Got it. Ooh, boy. But yeah, you do not want to see the big thing, and you do not want to see the super fast fleas at all. Like, or very, very little. Like, those things are the hardest ones to dodge. And then after that, it's like a big old wall of like diagonal ones. Or like that. That's like the third worst thing that could happen. I am curious what... dang it. Yeah. Okay, 122. That's respectable. That's good. That's way more than we needed anyways. We know the trial has ended and you have bested your old score. Rishki's champion. 59 beating Seth. 122. No way I'm getting better than that one. And I doubt anyone else can. 74 on bounce. So me and Seth are very close on juggle and bounce, but dodge I haven't beat. Anyways, now that I've beaten all of his scores... Well now, how brilliant. In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here. What wonder to be here, and able to witness a display of such profound talent. Testing your scores proved an immense challenge, Seth. And yet, you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. And yes, an intense challenge it was. I think I've been at this for almost an hour now. You flatter me. But yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. But do not underplay your own achievements, for they too are significant, inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take this small medallion. I found it within my belongings, and now I know not where I came upon it, but it has a most pleasant sense. Yet let it serve as a marker of our friendship I feel has only just begun. Thank you, Seth. I shall keep it close. The Guardian's Memento. Your achievements in the games are inspiring. In time, I may have to challenge those impressive scores. I'm curious, if we return, will he like occasionally just get higher scores? Aged Medallion of the Wanderer Seth. A gift given in respect of great skill. Very cool. Let's return to Bellheart so that we can go return this in. And then after that... Yeah, it's too late to actually go towards the main end of the game anyways. So, are there any specific enemies I want to get the diary entries for? And am I just looking up where to find the missing mementos and stuff? So let me just run up and pull this up real quick. As far as I can tell, there's 0 more wishes in the game. Bellheart hasn't had anything new, and Songclave hasn't had anything new. But I guess I can run back up to both places just to double check as well. Anyways, going in, placed a memento. Yep, there we go. We already just read that one. 2 more mementos, 3 more relics, and that is it besides diary entries. Yeah, I kind of want to see this 100%ed, and we can't really do the rest of the main story stuff today anyways, because it take way longer than expected for those. So, is there anything I can think of that we haven't seen that might be one of those 2 mementos, or one of the last diary entries, or last relics? I'm sure those relics are behind little breakable walls in areas that I just completely missed. So, I'm not going to find those on my own. I'm probably just going to look those up. But is there anything memento-wise I can think of? Enclave, I don't think. Fleetopia, we already got it. Islehaven... What makes up a mementos? For the most part, they're like medallions or things we've been given. But then there's also like the conjoined hearts, which is not a medallion, but is a memento, so... Oh, no, I can't think of what they might be. So sadly, I don't really have time to explore like the whole map either. Yeah, I just kind of want to see it completed. I don't like that we're cheating at this point for find them. I would have liked to find them otherwise, but I don't have time to do it. So let me look it up. Okay, we're gonna go in order. I know where a couple of the things are. I know where the 2 mementos are and the first relic is. So, memento number 1. We just need to challenge Swift to another race and beat him. You get, for completing 3 of them, you get, I don't remember, I think he gave us a mask shard. If you complete him, if you beat him a 4th time, you get a memento, so we're gonna do that. This one is completing the journal entries. This one we're gonna get from new after we complete literally everything, so that's not gonna happen right now. And this one is apparently in Farfields. We have to go right of Seamstress up an air vent. I don't know how I would have missed this one. It was over to Farfields because both of these are over there anyways. Farfields. I guess I should probably check to see if the other 2 missing relics are in Farfields too, but we're gonna be in this area for a little bit anyways. So, sadly, these are like opposite ends of Farfield, so this is gonna be a bit annoying. So, reach Seamstress, and then it should be an air vent just past her house. Seriously, I don't know how I would have missed this. I've been in this area for ages now, and I've thought I've seen just about everything. Let's see. Where does the map... Should be here. Farfields, east of the Seamstress's house, up a large air thing. Okay, so it's 1 screen over. I don't know how I would have missed this, but okay. This room. Where exactly in this room? Up here? How on earth? Wow, I feel silly about that one now. Like, I've probably rode up this air vent to, like, here, and then just dropped off and just ignored the fact that it went further up. Cool. Unless maybe that little entry point was unlocked in Act 3, but this doesn't say anything about that, so probably not. I just completely missed that. Before I make the huge run back over to Sprint Master Swift, let's double check. Are any of the other things in Farfield as well, just along the way? Okay, so here we are back at Swift's place. I know where one of the 2 missing relics is. There's apparently a Silksong spot in Whiteward that I didn't know about. So that's something. And then I don't actually know which one we're missing. They're listed in order on the wiki. I'm assuming the same order is in-game, but I don't remember what one right now is missing on the list. Nimblebug, you return refreshed, and so perfectly timed, for I have a new challenge prepared. The course shall remain the same as last, but length of the lapse will greatly extend. You propose a test of endurance. I have undertaken many in my time. Excellent, excellent. Though no, for this race I can only provide slight reward for victory. What say you, Nimblebug? Let us stride fast forth. Sure, let's go. Boy, let our mighty contest of shells commence again. Let's go, Swift. I'm gonna win. Gotta go fast. Okay, I sort of got the speed boost, but not really. Okay, technically beat him to the first and second, first and second and third ring. I technically beat him. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same course as last time, I think. Or it's a very similar course. I just forgot how to run it. So let's just try that again. Oh, it's an endurance race, and we are apparently slightly faster in sections. I might have been able to catch up, but I don't trust it. Okay, you can get a little speed boost, but I'm not getting it reliably. Okay, beat him to 2. Sort of tied for 3rd. I'm not using the best crest for this. Dang it. Dang it. You can't go back up that way. I'm being over-reliant on Clawline right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm being over-reliant on Clawline. I need to actually just bounce on some of those. Clawline's faster, but I can only use it 4 times, basically, per lap. Or maybe even not even per lap. Like, it's relatively slow to recharge. When's the boost timer? I was thinking like Mario Kart start on 2, but... Nah, I really can't really get it. Okay, beat him on 2. That's what I want to see. He beats me on that one. Okay, that one I keep messing up. Okay, he beat me to the finish, or the starting line. I tried to double jump there, but I got stuck in the animation. That's... come on. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. Don't do that. Okay, he's done the lap. I'm just starting it. Come on. Claw line stops the dash animation, which actually is kind of rough here. I don't know if I can win this at this point, but I'm gonna try. Okay, he started it. I think I'm slightly closer this time around. Okay. Okay. Oh, what was that? I was holding down. Like, I don't know what happens. I just switch too fast and then the animation doesn't have time to pick up to which direction I'm moving the analog stick. I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I need to be moving relatively fast here. I got stuck in the glide. Like, I canceled that like so long ago and it just didn't turn off. Yeah, I don't think there's any point of me catching up. I should probably just forfeit this race, but let's just get a feel for it properly. Like, this is... don't double jump there. Don't know what I was thinking. Okay, he's probably just about to finish this lap. Okay. I'm 20 seconds behind, roughly. Okay. Don't let defeat weigh on you, Thimblebug. Simply step up to the challenge. Let us soar swift together again. Okay, I'm like 20 seconds behind. Thankfully, it automatically goes up with a do you want to start again. So the Flea games all make you go through the whole dialogue every time. Like, I'm 20 seconds behind, roughly. I know where I'm making some mistakes, but I keep making the same mistakes. So I don't know how to stop them. Yeah, I've only gotten that speed boost, like, once. Oh, I forgot we could hit him. I don't want to do that, though. That feels really cheap. Okay, we're tied here. I don't want to hit him, but it's, like, actually impossible to avoid it sometimes. Okay, I beat him to the lap 1. Okay. Okay. I've beat him here. He does catch up a little bit, though. Are you kidding me? I disagree that was not a wall grab. Dash, please. I got stuck in an animation not dashing. Okay. 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 Okay, I beat him to lap 3. This is a much closer one. I think I've got it, assuming I don't completely mess this up. There we go. That. Claw line there, dash there. Okay, I'm pulling ahead. But if I ledge grab at all, he starts catching back up, because he never has to stop for that. And he's just always going to catch up a little bit right there. Double jump. Claw line over. Dash as soon as I can. Start running. 2 silk. I think that's all I'm going to need, but I hopefully will get a 3rd. Okay. And I win. Ooh, that was way tougher. I think that was mostly just down to not having done it in a while. Like, I think that's the same course, it's just more laps. And I think he's slightly faster. Again, you prove your mastery, Nimble Bug. Yet still I never tire of the challenge. As reward for such an impressive feat of endurance, I have only this small trophy. A memento given by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you. The Sprint Master Memento. Now I shall remain and train, and no, though I have no more rewards to give, you are welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish. Thank you, Swift, for the challenge. Okay, so from here, both of those need to go get turned into the house. It's time to find those last 2 relics. How long is it going to take me to get 58 completed diary entries? That one's easy enough. I just have to go up to Memoriam and bench a couple of times. This one just hang out around here. There's that one room, like, just to the left. Just go in there, Sharp Dart a couple of times, run back bench, do it a couple of times. The Rhino Grunt, I have no idea. These things, I just need to remember the exact room for. Yeah. Thankfully, there's a bunch in Farfield, so I just have to run around here. A bunch in Greymore. I just need to remember which areas have certain enemies, and then I should be able to do it. It's just going to take a while. So I guess that's something I'll be doing between episodes. Anyways, let's go find those last 2 things, shall we? Actually, I'm going to return to Bellheart first, just so I can remember exactly which one I'm missing. Does he actually sing? Even fate can be outpaced. Speed is strength. Okay, so we're returned to Bellheart, go turn these in, read up a bit more about them, and then I need to actually remember which one I'm missing. I'm almost sure it's the one I saw in White Wards that's A, requires Silksong or Precise Fade Down Cloak. So, I might actually have that one already, but it's the only one I don't remember, so I'll just double check the screen anyways. Anyways, hello, Scrounge. Oh, I smell it. You have relics. I smell something new heavy with the past you iron. You have a relic for me, don't you? Sure. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Okay, a singed parchment containing a pilgrim's scrawl. My dear companions, all are gone now, devoured, scorched, fallen to exhaustion, or worse, seduced by the haunting. Okay, so it's the final Weaver effigy and the final Coral Commandment. Those are the ones I'm missing. Actually, hold on. There's 3 of... Hold on, is there 3 of one and 4 of the other? Is it 4 Coral Commandments, 3 Weaver effigies, or is it the other way around? Let me look up the exact locations on these ones. I know what they are now. Okay, so I found it. They're both Coral Commandments. And we are all the way back at the start of the game. Like, this is the area right here where we got our very first Silk skill. Of course, and it's just right here. Like, I've been in this room. I've gone through this entrance so many times. Breakable wall right there. In fact, I've probably fallen past this thing so many times. Oral Commandment, Relic of Farmless Past, interesting to collectors, of course. So there's that. And then the last one is in White Ward. Whoops. So I just need to head back down and go over to Bellway. I really hope I have the elevator down, because it's on the eastern side that you access by bringing the elevator down and then going up and around. So hopefully that's the case. No idea if this was actually faster than going back through the Marrow one, but sure. Grand Bellway. I'll see you over in White Ward, I believe. I don't remember exactly which room this is, so I'll have to figure it out. We're here on the right side. I just have to go over and down and around. Cool. Actually, no, it's probably faster to Ventrica Station and then just go right a couple of screens. So, Ventrica over to Coral Chambers. And this will be our final thing. Go drop these off at Bellheart. Between episodes, I guess I'll work on the rest of the diary entries. Next time we'll pick up the final memento before heading off towards the end of the game. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to do one more full episode going over these things, but I guess at this point it's kind of too late, but not exactly what I meant to do. I don't remember if I have the diary entries on these things or not, so just kill everything we come across just to be sure. So from here... I don't think I have you, actually. Oh, I didn't have that one. Once one of Phylum's favored bugs, and yet their domain and their shells would have been the first to fall to the haunting. Very nice. Is that all of them in this area? Yeah, looks like it, actually. So, don't need to do anything in coral chambers. I do need to do some stuff in Underworks. Just one more screen to the right, go through White Ward. I'm really hoping I have the elevator down right now. Dang it, I have to do the full go-around. This is gonna take a moment. Okay, and I believe it should be right here. Like, this thing right up here. Right. It says you can do it with a super precise, fade-down cloak, but I can't seem to get it. But that's just way easier anyways. I could have technically gotten this earlier, but not really. Anyways, there's just like an extra operating room down here. Oh. This place is... Must we? To devote eternal. Must we? To devote eternal. Remember my voice. Why this pain? Oh! Is this where they were creating those silk flies? I think this is where they created the silk flies, which are literally like the souls of bugs turned into those things, if I remember correctly. Anyways, somewhere's in this room should be a coral commandment, but I don't know where. Oh, that is a breakable wall. Oh, yep. This is where they created the silk flies. A coral commandment. There we go. Time to make our way back out of here. To serve beyond shell. Yeah. All these poor bugs. Anyways, with that. Bell heart. Up we go. Let's see. Okay, I kind of want to do the math on this now. With this, we will be missing exactly one memento and what? 57 at this point, right? Yeah, 57 completed diary entries. That's it. And most of them are like 1 or 2 short. I sense something on you, savvy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Give both coral commandments. Yes, this fits for my collection. Look at what I have. Let's see. Decree of the Citadel, dirty and worn. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the weaver in half parts. Last of their line. Sensed strong with silk. Resistance anticipated. Well, with rune cage. Okay. So, this one was sent for us. Got it. Oh, the person we picked up this coral commandment from was literally one of the people who captured us. And then when we broke out of the cage at the start of the game and fell down there, their body got dropped there. That's what happened. Okay. Hold on, we destroyed a bridge when we started the game, didn't we? That's where the bridge was. Okay. Cool. I didn't even think about all of that. So, that's the first one that directly speaks about us. How to decree of the Citadel. Bug of voice grown hoarse or shell fallen frail. You have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our lights, our guide in darkness, but others worthy may climb to join the holy song. Yes, this is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled up in here, nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up, really. If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. Is it gratitude you seek? I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me.
Yes.
It's my galling it is to gather all the relics. Look, look, look. Very rude, Scrounge. Very rude. Anyways, let's just go take a look in here. Place the final one. Yeah. The Gilded Trophy awarded by Sprintmaster Swift, the fastest bug in Farloom. That leaves one. And the one remaining gets finished when we finish the last actual remaining stuff in the game. Oh my goodness. This is really it, isn't it? I'm so close to 100%. I'm so close. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. Between episodes, I'm going hunting. So I have 2 enemies in Memento. I need to kill 2 of those things in Memento. Or not Memento, Memoriam. 2 of those things in Farfield. There's a couple other Farfield bugs. I'm probably gonna have to look up where to find another Rhino Grund. Have I lost out on the ability to get that? Because I didn't kill the one, at, a Pilgrim's Rest. I really hope not. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.